Hello again, this is Doc Rotten from Horror News Radio and Gruesome Magazine. Joining me tonight is the one and only Jeff Mohr. He is here to review the movie originally called Teleios, being released under Beyond the Trek. That's not telling. Jeff, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm a little under the weather, but we'll trek through this. Ha, 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 ha.
I heard something about that Concrud stuff.
Concrud. So this is a movie from director Ian Truitner, and you reviewed it under the title Beyond the Trek, which I would imagine gave you a certain expectation. How did this film live up to whatever you were expecting from an independent sci-fi film?
I'll tell you, it's a fairly low budget, built around a small crew. The sets are pretty confined. The models of the ships are, the model itself doesn't look bad, but the special effects make it look like it's a model, if that makes sense. Something about the space perspective just isn't quite right. But it's the story of genetically modified humans, roughly 30 years in the future, that are smarter, stronger, more even-tempered, that are going to rescue a cargo on a mining ship out near Jupiter. And their ship is called Teleios, which is where the original name came from, and I actually think it's probably a better name, because I have no idea what Beyond the Trek means. It just doesn't go through. When they finally find the ship, there's a live human and an android on the ship. They also have communications from Michael Nouri, who's the only recognizable person in the cast. And it's just a very strange story. And it really didn't follow through. The motivations for the characters just don't make sense. But it turns out this compound, or this cargo that they're supposed to be recovering, bothers these genetically modified humans, and they start to become emotional in some way, scared, angry, forgetful. Just, it's strange. Then the android and the other guy, survivor of the ship, kind of play into it. And so what they think has been happening on the ship is not what happened on the ship, et cetera, et cetera. But they end up, things don't go well.
Well, it's won a number of prizes in some film festivals, like Famous Monster Film Festival. It was the best sci-fi feature. In the Chandler International Film Festival, it was the best supporting actor for Wheatus Kren. and it's been nominated for a number of other ones. Is there anything in there, 17 wins and 10 nominations, is there anything in there that would indicate how this happened?
The sets look good. The acting is passable, but I don't know what it is. I like really kind of screwed up plots. You know me, Doc, make you think, WTF type stuff. And I got no clue why the people did what they did at the end. I mean, they sort of explained it, but it didn't work for me. Some of the stuff looks good. The panels and things and the electronics, that stuff looks really good. But the crew people's uniform is abominable. And it almost ruins a lot of the film. You can't take your eyes off this sort of ill-fitting piece of apparel.
Ill-fitting piece of apparel.
I don't know how to describe it. I just wasn't into it. There's nothing wrong with the actors, and most of the actors have pretty long careers and have done lots of different things, but never starring. They're bit parts on a long list of TV show kind of things.
Undermined by bad fashion. All right. Well, give us your score and your favorite scene.
Oh, you're going to push me there. I'm going to say 1.5 is the score. And as far as a favorite scene, I think I'm going to say when there's actually a battle between the android and the sort of the genetically modified humans. That's kind of fun. But that's the best I can say.
All right. Well, there you go. You might find it under Teleios. You might find it under the release title of Beyond the Trek. I guess it's safe to say that it has nothing to do with Star Trek. But Jeff, thank you again for a great review. Let's say good night.
Good night.
Be sure to visit GruesomeMagazine.com to listen to the other Gruesome podcasts, Hard News Radio, and Decades of Horror. Also check out the Gruesome Magazine Quarterly, available in digital and print-on-demand format.